Ian's Book Club. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Mr. Ian's Book Club. Thank you for joining me today. I'm so happy you're here to read with me. Today, our book is A House is a House for Me. Hi, Alice. A House is a House for Me by Mary Ann Haberman. Illustrated by Betty Fraser. Let's get into it. A House is a House for Me. First of all, check out that amazing cover. All that going on. There's a hippo and a clown and some children and a monkey and some other crazy stuff. Let's see. A house is a house for me. There we go. A house is a house for me. A hill is a house for an ant. A hive is a house for a bee. A hole is a house for a mole or a mouse. There you go. There's the ants. There's the mice. There's the bees in the beehive. And a house is a house for me. That's a tree house. What fun. You see he's got his ladder there, some sunflowers and a scarecrow in the back, a kite. Looks like they have a bucket here to pull things up. And there's even a nest up there. A web is a house for a spider. A bird builds its nest in a tree. There is nothing so snug as a bug in a rug, and a house is a house for me. Spider web. Nest with 2 little blue robin's eggs. There's the bug in the rug. And a house. This is a little playhouse. Cardboard box. A coop? That's a house for a chicken. A sty? That's a house for a sow. A fold? That's where sheep all gather to sleep. A barn? That's a house for a cow. It is also, of course, a house for a horse. There you go. There's that barn. I guess another word for a barn is a fold. There's some pigs in the sty. And some chickens in the coop. A kennel's a house for a dog. A dog is a house for a flea. But when a dog strays, a flea sometimes stays, and then it may move on to me. Scratching himself because he's so itchy from the fleas. This says, my dog has fleas. My dog has fleas. Houses for rabbits are hutches. A house for a mule is a shed. A castle's a house for a duchess. A bedbug beds down in a bed. There's the rabbits in their hutch. A shed for the mule. Bedbugs in bed. She looks comfy with all her reading material. How to build a house. That's what she's reading. The Duchess. And she's got a banjo. Mosquitoes like mud holes or puddles. Whales need an ocean or sea. A fish or a snake may make do with a lake. But a house is a house for me. There we go. There's the mosquitoes in the mud hole. The whales. There's a mama whale and a baby whale. Snakes and fish. There's a little swan over there too. They like to be on the lake. And a house is a house for me. Although, this looks like just a cool umbrella fort on the beach. With a, what is that? Horseshoe crab. I said horseshoe crab. All these shells. And look at her snazzy sunglasses. A shell is a dwelling for shellfish. for oysters and lobsters and clams. Each snail has a shell and each turtle as well, but not any lions or lambs. Lions live out in the open. Monkeys live up in a tree. Hippos live down in a river. Now what do you know about me? Hear the monkeys. There's all the shellfish. The turtles. What do you know about me? You live in a house. An igloo's a house for an Eskimo. A teepee's a house for a Cree. A pueblo's a house for a Hopi. And a wigwam may hold a Mohi. A garage is a house for a car or a truck. A hangar's a house for a plane. A dock or a slip is a house for a ship. And a terminal's house for a train. There we go. Igloo, right? Teepee, pueblo, and what's that? A wigwam. And then a garage for the car, a hangar for the planes, the dock for the ships, and then a terminal for the trains. What kind of trains are those? I love trains. They must be going somewhere. They're getting on a train. A husk is a house for a corn ear. A pod is a place for a pea. A nutshell's a hut for a hickory nut. But what is a shelter for me? Right? There's the husk with the corn inside. The pea pods, the nuts. What's a shelter for me? A glove is a house for a hand. A stocking's a house for a knee. And a shoe or a boot is a house for a foot. And a house is a house for me. Oh, I really like this little drawing down here. You see this chipmunk in its burrow because it's winter. And there's some carrots and some bones and some radish. And some other little animals. A box is a house for a tea bag. A teapot's a house for some tea. If you pour me a cup and I drink it all up, then the tea house will turn into me. You'll become a tea house. You're a tea house. No, you're a tea house. You're a tea house. No, you're a tea house. I like to drink tea. I'm so happy you guys are here reading with me. Look at all these cookies. I want to eat them all up. And this little tea bag here. Maybe some Earl Grey, a nice black tea, maybe a green tea, maybe some chai. Cartons are houses for crackers. Castles are houses for kings. The more I think about houses, the more things are houses for things. Look at all those crackers. It's cracker time. It's cracker time. It's cracker time. Bird houses. There's some birds up there. And if you get started in thinking, I think you will find it is true that the more that you think about houses for things, the more things are houses to you. Lots of things can be houses, right? A baseball mitt's a house for a baseball. A shell is a house for a baby chick. What else is on here? A bowl is a house for some salad. A toothpaste container is a house for the toothpaste. Barrels are houses for pickles, and bottles are houses for jam. A pot is a spot for potatoes. A sandwich is home for some ham. Oh, I like to put pickles in my sandwiches too, with my ham. Look at this girl, she's having a pickle party. A pickle party, pickle party. I like to eat pickles right out of the big pickle barrel. And she has a sandwich too. And this person is spying on her. Hey, don't eat all the pickles. A cookie jar's home to the cookies. The bread box is home for the bread. My coat is a house for my body. My hat is a house for my head. Do you have a raincoat and rain hat? Perhaps I have started far-fetching. Perhaps I am stretching things some. A mirror is a house for reflections. A throat is a house for a hum. But once you get started in thinking, you think and you think and you think, how pockets are houses for pennies, and pens can be houses for ink. Oh my gosh, so many things and so many things. What is going on here? That clown is writing a note on top of this boy's head. How peaches are houses for peach pits, and sometimes are houses for worms. How trash cans are houses for garbage, and garbage makes houses for germs. A garbage pit, a garbage pit. Look at it, it's a garbage pit. I want to eat the peaches, but everything else looks gross. There's some ketchup, and a clock, and an old stinky shoe, and envelopes, earmuffs, and eggshells, and bathrobes and baskets and bins, and rag bags and rubbers and roasters and tablecloths, toasters and tins. They're all homes for things. Look at this. This is a lampshade. I don't know if you can see it that well, but it is a snazzy lampshade that Mr. Ian would love to have. I want it. You got a whole chicken. And once you get started in thinking this way, it seems that whatever you see is either a house or it lives in a house, and a house is a house for me. Private. See that sign? Private shelter. All the cool stuff. Oh, look at this mask. Dude. A little bit creepy. But the puppy's cute. A book is a house for a story. A rose is a house for a smell. My head is a house for a secret. A secret I'll never tell. She's got secrets. Secrets are no fun. Happy birthday! Wow. Now let's just look at this for a second. Look at all those flowers. A flower's at home in a garden. A donkey's at home in a stall. Each creature that's known has a house of its own. Look at all these creatures. So many animals. Pandas, bears, elephants, parrots, butterflies, giraffes, orangutans. And the earth is a house for us all. Boom. That's right. We all share this earth. It's all our home. The end. A house is a house for me. That's a good book. That's one of my favorites. I hope you liked it as much as I did. I hope you take care of yourself and please take care of others. And I will see you next time. Thanks for reading with me. Bye.